a couple of weeks after that. And so he went on and he did this wonderful skit impersonating Keith.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, I know the sketch.
I know. Yeah, it was Keith.
Oh, God.
You know, and Keith does, every time there's a plane crash or something, he's such a great pilot. He's one of the commentators there. But anyway, so he lives a couple of streets
This is
over.
hilarious. I met them. This is funny.
So, Rena is a filmmaker too. Keith is an he's an American Airlines pilot, but he's also a musician. So he helps. When I used to do Ion Entertainment, I did that for 13 years. They used to film the shows with me. But now I've got another American Airlines pilot named Craig Railsback, who's fantastic. He does lighting and he's just great. And he's part of the team too, because he's got his own
And I
film
just want to
company.
inject that Alec Baldwin is such an amazing actor.
Yes.
You can say anything about Alec Baldwin's temper you want.
He's so handsome.
And I've met
too.
him, and
If he was single, I'd take him.
You know, I've met him, and you know.
And what?
I've never seen.
She's
Have I seen his
speechless.
temper? I have seen his temper.
I think we've all seen his temper.
I think I've seen his temper. I'm not going to say he has a bad temper. I'm going to say he has a hot head.
Yes.
He has a hot head.
He's a good sport to do this thing about Keith.
But I will say
totally.
he is such an amazing actor, and he's the kind of person that has very little room for fallout or waste when you're acting around him. And what I've seen, and I know he was in somebody's movie that was on our show, and I know somebody who worked very closely with him and learned a lot from him. But he's one of those people like De Niro who does not allow for pussyfooting around on the set.
Doesn't
you know?
sound-
Yeah. They go
All
to the
those
set.
brothers,
It's a
she's so handsome.
You know?
So what I want to do is, because I definitely want the fans to hear about it, let's talk about the latest projects that you have going on that you want your fans to know about. Dawna.
Well, I have to say that my favorite role probably is the Lady Macbeth monologue because Craig lit it, and we did it at Rena's house, and Sean Glumace is an executive at Golden West College. So I've got this great team around me, and they're responsible for the lighting, and that's why it's going to be in the actual documentary, which I'm really proud of.
Is it released? When is it releasing?
Probably next year sometime. He's still working on it, and then he's doing a Macbeth film. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll get, maybe I could be one of the ladies in it or something. I mean, I know.
Maybe Daniel can join you.
I'm gonna be Robo Boy. And she's gonna be Robo Woman. The sequel.
When we were just talking about Robo Woman, I was thinking to myself, wouldn't Daniel make a great Robo bad guy? You know,
He'd be Robo Man because you're Robo
That's
Woman.
right.
Yeah.
That's us.
He could be
Dustin would love that.
or he could be like
He did.
Do I have to lose my eye and all that too? Do I have to do all that?
I'm hoping.
Okay.
Daniel,
I'll keep my look
Daniel.
though.
I want to keep my
Daniel. Wear the visor.
keep my look for
Why?
the second
From
one.
what I know, guys, I'm sorry, but let's get real here. From what I know of Daniel will rip his eye out and hand it to you to get a role.
That's what I did for Robo Woman. And,
Did you remove your eye?
no, I had to wear.
I mean, that was cool. That was cool.
No, but I couldn't see, and luckily, Joe tells me. And
This is our engineer, Ronan.
Hey, Ronan.
well, go ahead, keep saying these things and going off. Okay, first of all, Nemesis 5 is my second favorite scene. Because it was, I usually don't like to look at myself, but I love that scene. Mike Reed wrote a great part. Key Eliani is my mentor. He helped me rehearse for it. He was supposed to play my father, and then he got sick. But that scene, it was my first fight scene. I've been taking Tang Soo Do for the last 3.5 years. And I can't find anything I would change about that scene. I absolutely love it. And with Robo Woman, Dustin said at the premiere that it's a grindhouse film, that's why he's going to do a trilogy. And I'm so grateful to Dustin for giving me the lead in an action film.
Yeah.
Because I never,
Because you were mostly known for doing horror films, right? Up until that time.
probably, but it's not my favorite genre, which is,
I know.
Oh my God! Well,
don't say
okay.
We've all done this horror thing.
I do love,
The one thing about doing horror films, and I've been to Chiller and done the fan shows and stuff like that, I made literally 2 horror films early in my career. One was with Tina Louise, and
I love
yeah.
Ginger.
And I've never lived it down. But one of the great things about it is that I do the fan shows, which are awesome. You get to meet all the fans and make a ton of money. Okay, and that's part of what we do in between. You know, you get to do the autograph shows and all of that. And they're like Star Trekkies, like Trekkies. You know, people that are
serious
Star Wars, Star
Yeah,
Trek
no.
fans, people like that, they come in droves. There's like thousands of them out there. They never, it's not like you are typecast in horror films, but once you have a following,
I have a strong following.
you are absolutely
Strong.
the Pamela Anderson of horror
yeah,
films.
well said.
Of your era.
Well,
You are
thank you.
absolutely what she
Listen.
was to Baywatch. I wanted to say Baywatch, and that was why. She was to Baywatch. You are to the horror film genre and all of the
great.
stuff that you worked on
Sentiment.
previous to what you're doing now.
I do have to say, one reviewer said from my scene in Nemesis 5 that I was the Pamela Anderson of horror, and I was
Yes. Are you listening?
I've worked with Pamela
Are you
for
listening
years,
to me?
so-
okay, so
You know, and I say it like it is. You know, I'm
too.
like that. That's one thing about me people count on when it comes to my radio hosting job. I say it like it is. And I'm pretty intuitive with talent and stuff like that. And I think that's absolutely who you are. And you're probably
thank you, but
Yeah, but you know what? Can I say something?
she's
about the
probably
horror
a
films.
better actress.
Yeah. About these horror films, though, is you know, because I ended up in Vamp Biker's Trace and starring in that movie, and that was a horror movie which I never thought I would ever do something like that. Like be a zombie biker and all that kind of stuff. But isn't it like it's like you do it and it almost turns into like a good thing.
It's
It
got a
helps you
strong
out beyond
cult
belief.
following.
Yeah,
it's
and
a
the
cult
following, the
following.
crowd
It's
is
so
So you
unbelievable.
mentioned that
yeah.
Daniel did Vamp Biker's Trait. He did the movie with another actor, Lilo Brancato,
Right.
who was an iconic cult-followed actor who did
The Bronx Tale.
He was in The Bronx Tale,
Yeah.
and then he got involved in a scandal where a police officer was killed, and it destroyed his career.
Yeah.
It destroyed his career for a long time, and he came back up from that. He's an
Right.
amazing human being. He's
He's
many years
really nice.
many
He's
years
great.
clean and sober. He's been on our
He's
show
great.
before. And I love the stories of people who fall, because when you are in a career like this, or in life, okay, and you are really out there in the game of life running for the ball, running for the prize, you have to be willing to fall flat on your face, skin your knees, rip the skin off,
In front of
right?
everybody.
That's how you
In
have
front of
to.
everybody.
You have to take this with an intensity that I want this, I want this, I want this, like a tiger.
you have to.
And then when people fall, you have to be able, especially as an actor, because when you fall in front of the world, they're
Yes.
like, ah ha ha.
Yeah, they relish
Right?
it. Yeah.
And they will relish it, especially with today.
Lord of the
You have
Flies,
to be able to
Survival
get
of the
up
Fittest.
off your
Yes.
knees and then turn around and get back up again. So,
So what I have to say is, I'm so happy that we're going to do a Robo Woman sequel, and Vita's going to be in it. And
I was honored to work with you.
Dustin says it's going to be twice as big.
Oh, nice.
And twice as big.
Wow.
And that excites me. I do hope that I get to look like myself.
Well, you have to. That's what the draw is, you.
Dustin,
well, Dustin's been on the show a couple of times
Yes.
too, so he is a previous guest on Rock and
Right.
Sexy. Our fans know
and he's
him.
so talented.
He
And
is.
I owe my
He came on the
career.
show as a newbie director. He has now come on and announced that he's got this, great schedule of films. He's got a new contract. I look forward to seeing all your films, and when he gets the new film out, you're going to come back on the show.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it so that we
I
can
would
launch
love
that,
to.
right?
Yeah, because he does say it's going to be twice as big, and we got such a great turnout.
We
at
did.
the
We did.
premiere, because of Vida.
Because of Joe Williamson.
And people want to work with Dustin now. I mean,
He's
we're
an
kind
amazing.
of good at publicity.
He's amazing, and I can't believe this, but we were running out of time.
We're running out of time.
Where does the hour go?
Let me
Dawn,
talk
you
about two
gotta
things.
promote your
First,
swears.
there are two things I have to talk about.
Okay.
Now, first, this has never happened before, but when Vida announced that I'm going to be on the show, I have a new agent I'm really excited about. His name is Kevin C. Kellum. He mentioned it on his page. He's my new talent agent. His name's Kevin Kellum, and he runs a series called Vice Squad, which is going to be a series of television, the television series across the nation.
That's
I'm really
awesome.
excited about that, and I'm really excited that he's my agent because I do feel he's the real deal, and I feel like he's going to do great things for me. So thank you, Kevin. And once he gets the series off the ground, I would love to talk about that. But also, I have to mention that I just got cast in a great series called The Bench by Ali D'Souza, and I play a character named Lavender. But what I really want to talk about is a film I just shot in Pennsylvania, and it was such a fantastic experience. It was Polestar Productions, and John Rain is the CEO and founder of Polestar. Tom Stoops is the vice president, and it's a war film. He wants to take it to the Cannes Film Festival, and it's got a war sequence in the beginning that is just amazing.
Wow.
And John is such a great actor, and so is Tom. Tom plays John's mentally disabled brother, and Tom's a genius. I mean, he's a great actor, but he was so realistic that he's the comic relief in the film. But I knew my parts when I went in there, and I knew it was a great role. But John worked with me so much during the film. I mean, it's like he cared what I looked like. I was supposed to be his ex-girlfriend in it, so I knew that. But he would just spend a lot of time on how I looked and on my scenes. He was too busy to rehearse because he was running the whole show, and he's got a whole team of like 100 people working for him. But by the end, we had such a great connection. By the end of the shoot, I ended up being his girlfriend, and it was the first love story I've ever done. And John's wife, Winnie, is fantastic. She's a dietitian. She served all the meals. She's one of my best friends too. I mean, it's like a family in the back east when you work with them.
Yes.
Kind of like Adam Steigart and Kristen Stargart with the horrible evil monsters. Okay.
All right, you guys. Guess what? We are now actually out of time. We're gonna have to have Dawna back on the show. I say, what do you guys say? We're gonna have to have Dawna back on the show again when this film comes out. We would love to have you, Daniel.
Yes.
Anything before we go?
Anything? Well,
Quickly.
get ready. I have a new single coming out called Chasing the Fame, and also Trendsetting with Daniel Dicriscio. New episodes coming up, and it was also award nominated and won. So get ready. More things are coming. Get ready for more.
And Daniel's got to come back on the show and talk about Daniel because we definitely need to do that.
Yes, we come together.
How you can follow Daniel?
DanielDicriscio.net, and everything on social media is Daniel Dicriscio.
And he's easy to find.
I'm easy.
And Dawna Lee Heising can be found.
My website is Dawna Lee Heising Me.
Dawna Lee Heising.
And I'm on Instagram.
Go follow this lady right now. She's
Yes.
amazing.
She follows
She
me,
is
and I follow
amazing.
her as well.
Vida Ghaffari.
Yes, I just recently shot Miranda Vale, which was like a sort of like a thriller. Of course, a Robo Woman premiere of Dustin Ferguson's amazing film. And
Yes.
Dawna, you are so wonderful. You know, it's the feminist era. It's the post-Me Too movement. It was such an honor to work with you on that film. We had a great cast with Dawna, of course, Brink Stevens, Mel Novak. It was just incredible working with
Price.
Sue Price from the Nemesis franchise. So I worked on that. Just shot Moon of the Blood Beast, which is another Dustin Ferguson film with the lovely Dawna Lee Heising.
And I played a mother.
And she played a mother. And then we're going to work together on Dustin's Los Angeles Shark Attack. I'm going to shoot Ed and the Living Dead most likely over the summer. And lots of other projects. The band should be out this fall. So looking
And a
forward to
lot
it.
of
And when
Marie-
it comes out, we're going to have everybody back on the show to talk about it.
Yes.
That's all the time we have for tonight's show, folks. As you can see,
That
we
went quick.
need a second hour to be able to talk about all the great things that are going on. Until then, tune in next week for another amazing episode of Rockin' Sexy Uncensored Radio.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to all of you.
I can't believe that was an hour.
Yeah,
You know why?
I need to go
It went
quicker.
just
Oh.
like that, right?
I saw you looking at the
Well,
clock.
I was
but-
looking up at the clock, but